Hello and welcome back to another painting video. Today we are going to be painting Steelheart from Steelheart's Champions. Sorry, I'm sick. As you can see, we've already did the whole prep for slap chop on him, which was layering him, spraying him in black first, and then doing a dry brush, a heavy dry brush of gray, and then a light dry brush of white. So that's hopefully going to give us a lot of contrast when we use our contrast paints. So, as usual, let's start with the face, this is my favorite face sculpt, by the way. I love this face sculpt, is so good. With our Gilliman's Flesh contrast paint. And we're going to be doing like highlights and stuff over the top of this, but this is our base color. So, just get it nice and on there. You don't have to go super heavy because we want all this pre-work to show underneath. So everything we can do here. We can't really see his neck or anything, so that's good. So that's his face. And now, let's work on the next layer, which looks to be armor. Because the cloth is underneath. Okay, you can't really see it. So we're gonna do orange for his armor. We're gonna use Gryph-hound orange. I think it's gonna look cool. I think I'm gonna like it. And it's my choice. My model, my choice. So let's take the orange and start going in on these areas here. Like I said, we don't have to go make it heavy here. We want all that shading to be doing the work for us. It's maybe a little too heavy there. I'm not really caring about the cloth bits right here because I'm going to be using a normal paint on the cloths. So we can just move along normally and nicely through this. We can kind of wash it down too, like just take the brush and go through the old areas again to kind of lighten it up in some areas. Can you do this again? We just want to get the top of the armor there. And start getting in there. So Slap Chop is sweeping the nation of painters. Everyone's trying it out as a fast and effective way to get models painted to tabletop ready in a very quick amount of time. I think it was devised by someone who, if I remember this right, that someone that, that if you play like the meta lists of these games, you're constantly switching your models out, and to play in tournaments, you have to do a tournament standard of 3 colors at least. So this was a way for them to quickly build to that tournament standard, but not spend so much time painting hordes and hordes of models, I mean, it's obviously evolved since then a little bit, and we're going to be doing different things too. But see, like we just barely have it on here right now, so we're just kind of putting it on, we're just tinting the model. We just want to tint it lightly. And then we can go in later with a brighter color, with an actual orange paint if we wish, and just bring those up. Just be careful around this helmet because we are going to be putting contrast on the helmet, a different color. We can kind of get in there a bit too, because so there's our armory bits. We can kind of see where we're already going to have to put the brighter colors, like right here and there, and just to bring it up more. But it's looking good so far. Now for the helmet, we're going to use Space Wolf Blue, Space Wolf Gray contrast paint. We want like a nice little contrasting colors there. I don't know what color we're going to do for the feathers on it yet though. Maybe like a yellow, but yeah, probably a yellow. So for the helmet, we get our Space Wolf's Gray, and then just go over this. It's going to be pretty light because it is a gray, and we have a lot of gray tones already on this guy. Get back here too if you can. And then we're going to get this belt buckle here as well. It's like a blue-gray that we want. And then probably on this sword as well. And we'll get this one too, just like the bottom part of it, the crossguard area. Okay. Now we can go over to, we're just gonna get the contrast out of the way. So let's get this in Yenden yellow for the helmet feathers really quick. And then we'll move into paints. Okay. Now for paints, we're gonna use green for the cloth. So we're gonna go to this uniform green color from Vallejo. And we're gonna get all of this. I have to do a couple coats of this, a couple thin coats. Just being careful around all of our contrast paint that we just put on. Make sure we get all that painted. Let me just do a little flippy here. We gotta get kind of back here, but it's not really easy because of the glue and how he's put on this base. Okay, and then we're gonna get the outside of this. Okay, now we can kind of go back here and do our last little thin coat here. We can leave some of the darks in there because now let's just paint it. Okay. And then for the hair, we want, I believe it's this color, this desert yellow from Army Painter. It's like a nice dusty, dirty blonde color that I like. Right now I'm just trying to kind of get those white areas that we have as our kind of highlighted areas so that we still have a lot of our darks and stuff in there. Okay. Now let's move to the leathers. So leather brown. There's only a little bit, so we've got little front flaps here. And we could have used a contrast paint for these, but I don't want to just use all, I don't want to rely only on contrast. You totally can if you want, but that's not the journey I'm on right now, so to speak. And we can see that this brown is really close to the orange. So we'll have to, like when we're doing our highlights and stuff, make sure we have those separations really apparent. the scabbard here. And finish off the belt in there, and then you can see some strappage right there. But that's really it for this model. Now if you want, you can go make this also that brown. And same thing here. Okay, and now we get our gunmetal for our metallics. And then so we can get the little rivets there, as well as this necklace. And then the blade of the sword. Leave that little, I'm gonna kind of just let it kind of fade into that gray down there, so I'm gonna leave it kind of bright up here. And just kind of slowly go to the bottom there. Same thing here, just shine that up. Get the necklace here. And then the Stormcast symbol. Okay. Oh, and then inside here. Okay. Now let's move over to washes really fast. So military shade for the greens. So just do your best and try to get it only on the green bits. This is going to bring our green to the color that we kind of want it, and then we can reevaluate and go back up from there. Our military shader. We also forgot to do breasty breast really quick on the just a little bit of gold areas that we want. So, and that's gonna be really quick here. This is gonna be on the end here. And then here. Okay, now let's get a black wash, our non-oil for the metallic gray. So we want this guy. As well as the sword. Oh, I need to do that too. Okay, hold on. And then we'll get the back here. This guy. And then also we forgot to get the bronze on the tip of that guy there. And then we want last bit in here. And then we're also gonna go on here just to kind of reevaluate those, as well as the belt here, all the browns that we have going on. Get this guy up here. To help get out all those textures. Okay. And then we kind of go in for the highlights and stuff. So let's get the face. We're gonna use this pale flesh color. And we're just gonna get like the super duper high of the high, if you can see it and not ruin the model. It's kind of the plan here. Okay, so like in other times that we've done this, we kind of just go on the brow. the tip of the nose. This brush is kind of frayed out. It's kind of freaking me out. I'm like, it's gonna ruin it. Just gotta point it. Okay. Let's get back in here. Let's finish out the forehead. And then we get the cheekbone. Oh, come on. Work with me, painter, work with me. Okay. This might be a little too runny, but we'll see here. Get the, sorry, this is a tricky camera angle to get. I'm gonna get his cheekbone there. And then we just want the top of his chin. So there we go, get some pop there. This is really hard, very stressful. And then now, what the heck happened here? Let's get some, we don't need this, some orange to help with the armor. So orange fire is what we have. Don't know if it's the best choice here, but it's what we got. And it's super dry. Cool. Let me see what we can do here. Set this down. Okay. Nothing a little prying couldn't fix. And we're just gonna kind of like ghetto edge highlight everything that we can, like that's in the light here. Just kind of picking out those like really light pieces. Just to help us sell the armor as orange. Working on the hand, just picking little areas at a time, just trying to go through them. This paint's so dry here, it's just drying up so fast. Get the brush a little bit more wet, and then should help with flow here. Just getting the edge there. Then just get in there, get the top of these ab plates. What's the point of having muscles if you're not going to show them off, right? We'll work kind of down here. Just doing some edges here and there. Just tightening up that face here of this lion. Get this. Just kind of taking that orange that we have in here and then trying to blend into it and like make it as seamless as possible to be part of the same color and intentional, but still stylized, right? It's not like a perfect highlight of like what it would really look like, but it's a decent approximation here. Then we gotta get this piece here, whatever this is. I don't know what that is. Top of there, and then just kind of fill in some areas here. And then we can maybe get just like little specks of it in here, just to kind of show that, yeah, that's the same thing. It's the same material. Okay, and then we're gonna get some sunny skin tone for the yellows and the hair. We're just gonna go to the very ends here. Just get that, and then give him some frosted tips. Now for the browns, we're gonna get this monster brown. Which is like a way different color brown than we've been using, but it works for like the lights. We're just kind of doing like a little strip down the middle there. We get like the big flat spot there. On top. And then for here, just kind of like light dry brushing the pommel area. Now for the sword, we're going to use this shining silver. And just go along the sharp edges here. Can probably like brighten it up a step towards the top there. We just gonna kind of blend it down very shittily. That's pretty bad. Same thing here. We're gonna the edge and then right sword into there. We got the little symbol up here. Give it some shinies. we can do the same thing on here. Just kind of have a little bit of extra shiny in here as well. Just some more shinies. Then we go back to our uniform green, but we're gonna use an olive green this time. And then we're gonna kind of just do the same thing for that. So let's get it on our brush here, and then just get those like high spots, get all those edges. And just kind of follow those edges. As best we can, as per usual. So I think what we can do here is get like these high spots, and then just make sure we're hitting those with the lighter green. Like this whole section right here is a high spot. To me anyway, it looks like a high spot. You can even get these like ripples here, like just get the edges. And like light blend it like that. And then I think that is our Steelheart. As always, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Sorry, I've been doing a lot of Underworlds lately. Let me know if that's bothering you. Yeah, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.